WICR.
What's going on, WICR?
Hey.
And welcome back. It's been a little while since I've been on, but we're back with Throwback Thursdays with Chelsea Taylor Harris, and we're back with Mr. Anthony Gentlecore this week again.
How's it
And
going?
Mr. Chris D. What's going on,
Hey.
guys? I can't
Good.
believe it. It's our last show of the semester.
That sounds me,
Oh,
actually.
That's crazy. I feel like just yesterday I was starting on the show.
Yeah, I feel like it was yesterday. That was the first time we ever did a show. Remember that?
It's crazy, and
How
I
long
think
ago was that when we first did our first show?
I want to say September.
I thought it was October. I'm not sure though.
October, September, whatever day.
It was.
But I think, because we're called Throwback Thursday, obviously.
Of course.
I think we're going to talk about this amazing year in 2014.
Wow.
This
Not a bad idea.
It's been a crazy year to end off this lovely radio semester.
One thing I want to say, back in 2010, I did not think this year was going to happen because I was so caught on that 2012 end of the world scare.
Oh my God, I remember that.
I mean, people. My friend, Chris was saying to me, he's like, Chris, what was that in 2012? Like, I don't believe that. I'd like to see you on January 1st, 2013, and then we'll talk. And so I was like, I still was like, I don't want to die at the age of 22.
Oh my
And
God.
so,
I
and so-
remember that day because I was working, and my mother texted me. She's like, "If the world ends, I love you," and I'll never forget that moment. She texted me because I was with shout out to my friend Josie. We were finding fishes for this carnival we were working. So I was picking up little goldfish, and my mom was like, "Don't die." I'm like, "Love you too."
My
On my
friend,
BlackBerry.
my friend said
I'll
to
never
me,
forget that because I was picking
Oh.
up fishes.
My
I remember
fr-
my BlackBerry though. Shout out to BlackBerry.
Yes.
Those are
My
awesome.
Blackberries for life.
my
Oh
friend,
God.
my friend said to me, if it lasts till 9 in the morning, then you should. My friend said, if it lasts till 9.
Mm-hmm.
The world's not gonna end, and I'm something saying, and then even at 9 at night, so the whole day I'm just watching the clock, waiting for 9 at night.
What about you, Anthony? Remember that day of doomsday?
No, I do not. I don't even remember that.
Oh
I
God.
remember the Blackberries though. BBM was awesome.
Oh my God. Totally BBN.
That's great.
I was looking through pictures of my sister's bachelorette party. Ooh, it's her 4-year anniversary today. Shout out, sis.
Wow.
I had my BlackBerry. I was in the city on my phone, and I don't know how I got into the city at
Yeah.
16 years old, but I had my BlackBerry, and there's a phone picture of me with my little Eeyore sticker on my phone. I'm like, oh,
Exactly. I don't know how we communicated on those things.
Manhattan.
Yeah.
Crazy
You can
night.
see anything in that city. I mean,
I've seen
literally.
everything in the city. Shout out to
me too.
Saloon. Shout out to Saloon NYC.
I once seen a woman in a cage in the city. That was the weirdest thing I must have ever seen.
Oh, good
That's
goodness. But let's backtrack a little bit. We're going to talk about 2014 and some of the biggest headlines that happened this year. One of the biggest headlines to me, I'm going to start it off if you guys don't mind, was the death of Joan Rivers.
Wow.
That was a
Yeah.
big headline
Huge.
because I am the girliest girl ever. Sometimes I could be, but most of the time I am. I watch Fashion Police religiously every Friday. And me and my mother, we were DVR it too because Joan Rivers, is so funny. And she passed away.
I remember her
And
being on the red carpet. That's where I remember her from.
Yes, and her fashion statements. I look forward to them every week now.
I saw a thing on Twitter when she wrote her book. She
Mm-hmm.
dedicated it to Kanye West, and she goes, I dedicate this book to Kanye West because he'll probably never end up reading it. I thought that was hysterical.
She had some guts,
She had some.
and then she had a reality show with her daughter Melissa.
Yeah.
That was another thing. My mother suckered me into that multiple times, and I'll never forget. She was smoking, we'll say, cigarettes for the first time, and she was the funniest person ever. I don't really remember. She's like, I want more. I'm like, oh.
Jesus.
She's like 60 years old and
Yeah.
smoking cigarettes. I'm like,
Was she? How old was she when she died?
I'm pretty sure she's like in her 70s.
Yeah.
Or late 70s.
Yeah,
So-
she was up there, but,
Yeah.
I know.
still, that's not with the lifespan of people now. It's not that old, really.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Her mind was there though. She was.
Yeah, she was just sharp as a tack.
Yeah,
She was so fresh and so clean.
Yeah.
My
She was a
grandfather-
boss.
My grandfather was kind of like that when he died. He was sharp too.
Yeah.
He
Aw.
never lost it, but
Huh.
that was about 10
Yeah, some
years
people never
ago.
do. It's crazy.
They're live. She has a lot more life than I do right now because it's finals week here at Iona
oh,
College.
God.
Oh, we all died. We're all dead. We'll all be dead after this week.
We'll make it alive, I
This
promise.
was awful.
What about you guys? What are some big headlines of 2014 since it's coming to a very sad closing?
I'm trying to think of.
Yeah.
Why don't you go first?
Okay.
On the spot here, Gentlecore. Doom, doom,
Okay.
doom.
Big headline.
Even entertainment too.
Let's see. I don't know.
No
actually.
Shave November over here. Scott.
Yeah, actually, yeah. That shout out to growing a beard this year. Beards came back. That's a real big topic.
And the beard and the hair bun and the man buns.
Yeah, see, that's a little too much though. I don't know about that.
That's
I'll just go with the beard. That's it. Beards are in.
Beards are awesome.
Oh, well, why did I shave then? I should
It's like the No Shave November thing, and then like the man
That's
buns.
what I'm saying. Like I did the whole no shave November thing. Now it's December. It's just like no.
Why not?
I'm kind of attached to my beard now.
Yeah, there we go.
It's
It's like a
emotional.
part of me. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's an emotional
I
attachment.
had to shave because my beard was getting caught in my zipper when the jacket was going like this. I'm
Oh,
like,
yeah.
ah.
I don't know
So,
about beards,
I
but
had to, I had to
the
shave
hair
for that.
gets tangled up in. That's a big trend because that's the year of the fashion and man buns.
Yeah, yeah.
Would you ever grow up in a man bun? What, the both of you?
I was told
No.
to grow a man bun, but
No.
I don't think I really grow your hair in a man bun. I was like, that would take me
No.
3 years.
So-
Ew.
I don't know.
Hey, I want. Hey,
That's a whole-
I actually originally I was 16.
Was it a bet?
No, they were
No.
like, you should do it. You look really good. I was like, oh no, I'm not gonna do that.
When I was like 4, when I was like 5 or 4, I wanted to have a ponytail when I was 16. Because I wanted to look like Tommy the Green Ranger from Power Rangers. So
Ah,
I
Power
was trying to do
Wow, that's
that.
a throwback right there.
That was
Hell
me.
yeah.
That was me trying to become be like them. And that's where I got my way home my backpack. I got from that. I got a lot
Ooh.
of things from that. Most of my life, I was a fan, and I kind of have. I've acted like the way they act in the show for like the past 20 years. So look, it's
24
it's where I learned how to be a teenager,
That's it,
Me-
that's it, man.
yeah,
I
no,
watched it too. It
I
was
mean-
great.
Ponytail days. Shout out. What else happened? ISIS happened this year.
Well-
Full of serious news.
yeah.
ISIS came to be
Scary.
But I
later on
think-
this year.
But I think my headline, which I forgot it.
Speak.
It has to be the Ebola outbreak again.
You know how, okay, I think that both of you know how I feel about Ebola.
Yes.
I'm sick of it.
Yeah, it's
Literally sick of it.
That was.
And it was
what-
such. I'm talking journalistic view over here. Shout out to Professor Callahan. You rock, don't ever change. He taught me that this is just a propaganda, and I
It
agree
is.
with that because we are
agree
being
too.
blinded.
We've heard
Because there's so
nothing.
many other problems out there in this world,
Yeah.
like people dying. Not like I sound so general, but people dying. The economy is crap right now. Well, it's building up there, but it's people are still jobless, homeless, and we're worrying about people dying because of Ebola. But I just think there's a lot more government problems and yeah.
I mean,
Like-
in Africa, there was, definitely
Yeah.
thousands of people died. Yes.
yeah.
But there's a statistic for if Ebola was in America, it was like you have a better chance of getting attacked by a polar bear 3 times in one day than dying
Oh
from
my
Ebola
God.
in the United States.
Well, I'm just
agree
saying.
with that.
I'm just saying this hearing it come back was what I mean. I don't mean the whole everything. I mean when it came back because I remember when I was young in high school we learned about the original outbreak in the 90s.
Yes.
So I thought that I'm like, oh no, this whole thing's happening again. I was frightened out of my mind. I seen that.
Because that's the propaganda kicking in.
Well, actually,
Yeah.
this was a video. This was a documentary I saw. But I'm just saying that was.
Kicking in.
I didn't think it was coming back, but that was all I was saying. But
Yeah.
I can stop it here. But that was one. That was one headline.
In the 90s.
Also, Derek Jeter retiring.
Derek Jeter
that
It's
retiring.
a huge one, actually.
That was
That was
another
a
one.
huge one. I was so sad.
That was another thing
That
that
was
I
a great
know.
last game, though.
And
Fantastic.
And Boston, right? That was the Boston Red Sox. One of the last. You went to the Yankee game?
No, I wasn't there, but I don't think it was Reds. I don't know. I forget who
The
it was.
Red Sox
He had
one?
he had a walk off to win the game, not a home run, but a walk off
Yeah.
hit to win the game. And
That's-
it was just like that's Derek Jeter.
That's the way you finish the game. That's the way you
That's-
finish the
Only
career.
he
Class-
could do that. Yeah.
Class
Class
act.
act.
Some people, when they do finish their career, they are horrible. You know, they
Yeah,
don't, they're not
exactly.
playing well.
Jeter held
He
high.
slayed it.
Yeah.
How old was Michael Jordan when he retired? Wasn't he like in his 40s?
I have no idea,
No,
but
I don't know. I think in 30s. I'm not too sure.
But he didn't play that well when he was on the Wizards, though.
It was
Basketball
yeah, it was
talk.
mediocre.
I
Yeah.
don't want no mediocre. Oh, good.
Well, in
Here you
Michael
go.
Jordan's standards, he was mediocre. He was still a great player, but for Michael Jordan, he was not.
Mediocre for
Yeah.
Michael Jordan, yeah.
But
That's what I mean. Derek Jeter was still going high
Derek
on
Jeter,
him.
he's just like fine wine.
He
He
knew
gets
what
better with age.
he's like when he said, I don't remember who said this, but it's like when it's no more fun for you, just stop.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
exactly.
It was a crazy year for that too. I'll never forget. He was the reason why I became a Yankee fan. And those that I'm gonna say that off the record because it's TMI for a radio show on FCC. And but he's the reason why I'm a Yankee fan. Go Yanks, go. Yeah,
I
go
think
Yanks.
I think my sister thought he was. I think my sister thought
He was hot. Girl talk, he was hot, and
Exactly.
he still is hot.
Everybody loves him.
Who doesn't love Derek Jeter? Are you American if you don't love Derek Jeter?
Exactly.
My grandmother.
You're a grandma.
My
Your
grandmother.
grandmother needs, no offense to your grandmother, she needs eyes because he's smoking. What else happened this year? There's like, I feel like so much happened.
Well, the player David Wilson for the Giants, he had to retire due to neck problems
Man,
at the age of
not
20.
gonna go there. We're on the radio. Not gonna go there.
Well, I'm just saying, at the age of 23.
That's so. I didn't really hear about that. That's because the only football I pay attention to, you guys probably know, FSU alumni.
Yeah, but
That's
this
the only
is,
time I pay attention.
but
But
this was like this
that's a
was.
serious thing.
I mean, he was a young guy, and he did this.
23.
Yeah, 23, 24. He was like only his second year or something, and so the thing he said was, he's like, I lived my dream of playing football in the National Football League. So he had kind of like a Lou Gehrig type speech when he left the football league. So it was such an emotional day for me because I really liked him and I thought it was sad.
He's so young.
Yeah.
We're almost. Well, I'm almost 21.
I'm almost 20. Geez.
I
Almost
just turned
21,
20.
and I can't even
I just turned 24 about 2
play
weeks
football.
ago.
I can't even throw a ball, and he's retiring at 24. You go, dude.
But I'm just
you
telling
go,
you,
Giants kid.
he just hurt his neck. His neck was hurt, and they said for you to not you're paralyzed or something, you just can never play football. I saw him in like the second game. He came back and ran out with the field in the second game and did a few black flips on the field, which was his trademark was black
Aw.
flips.
But speaking of football, let's talk about the Super Bowl again this year. That happened this year, duh.
Yeah.
And what's it? Bruno Mars played this year.
And this,
I'm
was it last year? Then who's playing this year? Who's playing this year then?
I think it's Katy Perry.
Yeah, I saw the commercial.
It is?
I think
It
it's
is?
Katy Perry.
Oh, wow.
She's my spirit animal.
Hey, Springsteen.
Love her.
We should have Springsteen or something like that.
agree.
I love
do love
Bruce.
Springsteen is my favorite.
Oh my! I was gonna play Bruce Springsteen today, but
Shut up. What?
I'll download it during the break. But because it is the Christmas
He
special.
does have a
and-
Christmas. He does have a
Actually,
Christmas
I'm trying to
song.
get Joel tickets.
What?
I'm trying to go see Billy Joel.
I saw him. I saw him on the
So
25th. It was awesome.
That's cool.
Also,
So
you remember
jealous.
Sting was there, and also John Cougar Mellencamp were there.
Oh wow, Mellencamp.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I've been dying to see Joel. I'm trying to get him for Christmas.
He was-
$300 a ticket.
I think the next
Stop
one.
puppet.
I think the next
Oh,
one.
wait.
MSG's crazy.
If your mom's watching this, he wants
right.
a Billy Joel
Yeah.
tickets. But we're gonna talk about Christmas presents in the next segment.
That was
Yeah,
a great.
yeah.
That was a great show though.
Yeah, I bet it was. He always kills it.
You would like.
Slaying them.
I
Billy
think
Joel and
is
Springsteen are my favorite.
what's the next one? Was the next one in July? I thought.
Bruce
No, there's one in
Springsteen.
there's one this January.
January what?
Is it open?
Oh.
If it's my birthday,
When's your birthday?
January 17th.
Mine's the 18th.
Oh, shut up.
Yeah.
Yes.
There we go.
Mine was.
Wait, I'm kidding.
Mine was a week before this past Monday.
Oh, happy birthday!
I am 24.
Nice.
Happy. Ooh, what'd you do? Well, that's
What-
off the record.
No, I went to class.
Oh,
and
that
then
sucks.
So it was Monday. So I did a presentation.
That sucks. My birthday, I booked it already.
Where you going?
I'm going to Atlantic City for my 21st.
That's so dope.
I would
My
love to.
birthday's the day we come back for break, so that should be interesting. Everybody meet
well-
up for the first time.
We'll chat.
Yeah,
We'll
exactly.
chat because
Yeah.
I have some plans for us. But I think on that note, we're going to take a little itty bitty break. We're going to play some
Yeah.
Christmas music, and we'll be right back.
So yeah, then that was yeah.
You're listening to WIC